kiss me. On the gamers on the edge for the kids and kiss me.
Okay, all right, and yeah, somebody send us an intro song. We're still working with that one. Thank you so much. Welcome to Pontification Station. This is Angel, Javier, and the one and only Stephen Q. Tyler. That's right.
Q for Kyle.
That's right. Q for Kyle.
I thought it stood for quotient.
For what?
Quotient.
Quotient? I like that. You might have to get a
There
little
it is.
closer over here. But
Come
I
closer,
like
my
it.
dear. Come closer.
There we go.
Get a little closer. Don't be shy.
Don't
Get a
be
little
shy.
closer with air and extra dry. All right. Wow, you had a third arm all of a sudden. I like that, how you did that. Anyway, for
I like
those
to
of
be
you
efficient.
listening on the podcast, we are on gote.tv on any browser, or go to Twitch and look up Gamers on the Edge. That's where we're at. We live, and you can join us every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. at Pontification Station Eastern Time, where we pontificate about things.
Although,
Yeah, we do.
to be honest, he said we're live, but we're probably not going to be live doing this by the time you hear it.
Yeah. By the time we're live now.
Well, we're live now,
Yeah.
but they're not going to hear this until later.
No.
Unless they're in here now, like these marvelous people joining
See, but
us
that's the
on
thing.
the
Y'all
stream.
should join us for when we are live. Because
Yeah.
then
Exactly.
we won't be lying to you. We don't like lying to you.
Yeah, and for those of you
I do.
listening to this in the year 2045, this is 2021. I mean, because I know, like, I feel like I'm talking to the future, you know, like one of those things.
You are talking to the future. It's just definitely not 2045.
It is now. Somebody's listening to us right now in the year 2045, either on YouTube or the podcast. Probably, I don't know if the podcast.
Well,
will
see, but
stay
the
around
thing
that
is
long,
that
but YouTube lasts forever.
That's only true if you have a certain view of time. Because if
Time
you,
is
if you
relative,
view
after all.
time as linear, then no, somebody is not listening to us in the year 2045 right now.
Right now they are,
However,
because they're listening to it in 2045 right now.
if you think
They
of
hit
time,
play on the YouTuber.
if you think time is non-linear, then it's possible. But if it's just straight linear, then somebody's not listening right now. For them, it will be now, but for
That's what
us,
I'm
it
saying.
is definitely not now. So you are not listening to us now, but you are listening to us now.
Exactly. And with that, we just spent the first 4 minutes of Pontification Station pontificating about what is and is not the future.
I don't believe in time.
Time doesn't believe in me.
No, I never did. Never did. My time management skills are awful.
All right, so if you're wondering what in the world do we do in Pontification Station other than this rambling of sorts, we actually do have somewhat of a format. And the format is that each one of us brings to the table, the virtual table as it may be, one interesting fact that we found this week. And then we pontificate upon that fact. So today you will get 3. Count them. 1, 2, 3. Interesting facts. Who wants to go first? I saw Javier raise his hand.
I don't
Perfect.
like going first. I never
did.
go first.
It
There's
was
a
lightning
reason I
speed.
never go first.
I always go first, it seems like.
Uh-huh.
So,
Can I get my hand right here?
to
Oh,
kick
perfect.
to kick this all off, you guys know how people just like sending random things into space?
Yes.
You ever wonder what the first video game console to go into space is? Well, if you have, I can tell you. And if you haven't, I'm still gonna tell you anyway. But the first gaming console to go in space was actually the Game Boy.
Game Boy.
Game
Yes.
Boy. Yes, not advanced, not color, just
The
Game
old, the old grandpa.
Yeah, no. And guess what the first game was?
I'm going to take a wild guess and say Tetris.
Ooh,
It was
take a
indeed
walk on the wild
Tetris.
side.
Tetris.
Ooh.
I love Tetris.
Or take a walk on the space side. And I'll add another question.
Alright.
Who was it that took that game into outer space? The fact that you said Tetris should really help you already.
It's definitely a Russian dude.
It sure
I
was.
can't remember who.
Andrei Podskatsky.
I mean,
No,
this
no.
is the very. Wasn't his name? I hate saying this, but wasn't his name like Vladimir or something?
No, it was Alexander.
Vladimir Smell you.
It was
One of the
Alexander,
two. I knew it was one of the two. But
it was
I
Alexander,
could
and
tell
I'm
you
not
something
going
else.
To try to pronounce the
I
last
could
name.
tell you one thing other.
Cerebrov? All right, I did try to pronounce it.
I'm not gonna pronounce it. Pronounces it.
Hey,
Probably wrong.
Probably wrong. So it's okay. At least I pronounced Alexander right.
So-
for the most part.
I
can
used to
tell
live
you,
with Russians.
however,
I know they're cringing right now.
that the game itself, after they came back down, it sold on eBay for I want to say the exact number was $1,224.
Okay,
Oh,
so-
you can buy your Halo Infinite.
It was
cosmetics
over
with that.
$1,200.
And that was back in '93.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'd have been 90s.
Yeah. Well, the game, I guess, came to be in '89, and
Right,
then
right. No, he's late 80s, but as far as the space
Yeah.
travel, I remember.
and then it went into space in '93, July of '93, actually.
Ooh.
July.
Yeah. I thought that was that I did see that, and I thought that was pretty cool, actually. Which, by the way, okay, so so one of the things that we do, again, for those of you listening for the first time, is we basically find that interesting point, then we message each other what the interesting point is, but we only give each other
Just enough.
like just the title of what it's gonna be. We don't
Right.
give each other any more than that. So in other words, all I got from Javier was the Game Boy was the first gaming console to go into space, and then from there we all started kind of looking for things
Googling.
because I don't have no idea what he's gonna talk about or what he's gonna say, but I did go down the rabbit trail here of okay, so it was a Russian astronaut, Alexander. It was created by a Russian software engineer named Alexei. Anyway, in '84, then '89, it became a thing. Then I found that in 1996, this was the interesting thing to me. Sometimes not finding an answer will just drive me cuckoo. So Steven, if you can find an answer to this, I would love to know.
Sure.
Because all I could find was that in 1996, GameSpot named him the fourth most influential computer game developer of all time. Now,
I hate to say it, but what, Hideo Kojima probably? Because I'm thinking Metal Gear.
well, here's the
But Metal Gear
thing.
didn't come out in 96, so never mind.
Here's the thing. In 1996, GameSpot named him fourth most influential, computer game developer of all time. But I couldn't, for the life of me, find out who in the world
Was
they
1 through
named the
3?
top three. Like, it was like this. I literally spent like 45 minutes. I was like, I'm only going to spend a half hour on this. And then I got to the half hour mark. I'm like, no, I have to spend more time than this. I need to find who the three were that he lost to. And finally, 15 minutes later, I was just like, no, I am not going to spend an hour on this. So I gave up. I probably looked under the wrong thing. I have no idea what I looked up under. I looked up under anything I could think of, but I just thought it was interesting. Like, so we have this random fact of him being the fourth most influential in 1996, but no clue who the top three were. That's pretty much all I know about that. However, because of the way my brain works, I did jump from that into Space Invaders. and
Topical.
yeah. Well, I mean, he took the Game Boy into space. So anyway, what I found out here was that according to the developer, who seemingly was never able to get past the second level, he was quoted as saying, "Had it been up to me, Space Invaders would have been a far easier game." So, from everything that I could find, the developer of Space Invaders just couldn't get past the second level of Space Invaders, and finally just like, well, he just left it, had other people try it because
Fair.
obviously he wasn't going to be able to get it done. So I thought that was pretty funny as far as Spaces was concerned. But so anyway, so with that, I'll jump in. You want to jump in, or you want me to go here?
I mean, if you want to, I was just gonna say, yeah, I was looking up the whole
did you
thing
find
about
something?
about the Space Invaders, the Tomohiro Nishikato.
Yeah.
The game's creator wasn't too good at playing video games and was only able to balance the game based on other people's feedback. He admitted that he had trouble making it past the first level, and that he would have made the game a lot easier had he balanced it only on his experience.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So, and I remember those games. They weren't as difficult as Disney games for some reason, but I don't know what it is about
Which is
Disney
so
games.
weird because Disney's target audience is children, but maybe that's why they made them as hard as possible so that they didn't beat it within an hour, you know?
I remember the Toy Story game. It was so hard.
Oh, yeah.
There's certain things in that Toy Story. You know, Tarzan
Everything's
was a really
the enemy.
cool game. Tarzan was cool too, but there were certain parts in that Tarzan game that were ridiculously difficult. But anyway, so here's
Play Lions King on Super Nintendo.
Speaking of tough.
Speaking of tough.
You like that transition? That was my transition right there.
Tough as nails.
Oh, that was so good right there. Speaking of tough, my point this week is Duke Nukem Nuclear Winter has Mario in the game.
Shake it, baby.
Mario can be found in the land of the forgotten toys. So, and I thought that was interesting. So, if you go and look for the video, boy, talk about them just playing with the lines. Okay.
Oh, they.
I mean,
Duke Nukem is notorious for that line.
So you literally walk into this room. There's a back room in the land of the forgotten toys, and when you walk in, there's this very, very Mario looking character sitting on the floor. Right pants, right colors, right shirt, right hat, everything. And then when you walk around him, but he's got his back towards you. When you walk around to look at his face, he turns his back on you again. So you never get to see him from the front. But you do get to see the back of him with a controller, and then when you look at the TV that he's playing Mario Kart. So you have Mario playing Mario Kart in the land of the forgotten toys. But it's really funny because, like I said, every time you try to walk around, whether it's to the right or the left hand side of him, he turns his back on you, so you never get to see if it in fact is Mario. But I mean, from everything that you could possibly look at, colors,
implication
shapes,
alone
everything
is fine. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hysterical.
Yeah. No, I just looked it up. Yeah.
You just looked him up.
Yep. So the developer Simply Silly Software must have definitely been big fans of Mario Kart.
Yeah. Which, by the way, no one-liners from the original voice actor were in the winter.
It's because all the expansions made for Duke Nukem were made by different developers, not by the main developer.
Not just that.
They were basically just like heavily I don't know what's the word, like funded mods basically for those expansions.
Yeah, he didn't.
Yeah, they were basically just WADs.
Yeah, he didn't even know it was being made.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
And what's funny is that, so I think his name's John St. Paul.
Yeah,
or
it is.
John St. Paul? Yeah, he would have just done it. You know, he's so cool. Like, he definitely just would have, like, if they have asked him, he would be like, yeah, I got it. And he would have done it. No problem.
He had no idea it was even being made at the time, so...
That's so funny.
Yeah, I started going down that Duke Nukem. There's so much information about
There's so many different
that was really
cameos,
cool.
too.
I love Duke Nukem.
Like, you can see a stormtrooper in one, and in the
Another-
64 version, it's replaced by Yoda.
Yep.
There's There's a lot of censorship that happens in that game.
Although, first full working mirror in a video game.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they just copied the model.
Yeah.
Place it on any mirror texture, basically.
Yeah,
take that RTX cards with your ray tracing. It's been done.
Also, in the first level, a phone number appears. And that phone number is? Oh, Javier, come on. You should know this one.
Is that Jenny's phone number?
It sure is. Which is?
8675309.
8675309.
It
Yeah.
sure is. That phone number appears on there. And again, as I go down this rabbit hole and start looking
That was
at
my
different
phone
things.
lock password for the longest time.
Yeah, 1982. But in 1982, radio station WLS actually got the phone number from a Chicago woman who received 22,000 phone calls
That's
in
hysterical.
4 days.
That poor woman.
4 days. Why do you even answer the phone at that point?
That's hysterical.
22,000 phone calls in 4 days. That is so crazy.
That's 5,000 a day.
Give or take.
Oh man, yeah. This, like I said, there was so much interesting thing, so many interesting things. My English good, so many interesting things when it came to Duke Nukem. I mean, I could have gone for a while down that rabbit hole.
They even have Doom Guy.
Ooh, do tell.
Yeah. Oh, of course. No, Doom Guy's been around since Duke Nukem 3D, as a reference.
Basically, you just go in a church and do a few
Chilling.
things, and there's a very graphic dead Doom Guy.
A dead
He's just
guy.
hanging out.
Yeah,
But he's definitely not alive.
not much more than that though. It's not a huge. I don't remember much more of it.
Oh, look at that
beautiful.
video.
That
Actually,
if I'm not mistaken, that particular art for Duke Nukem 3D was based off of.
It's based off of Doom. Yep, it is a parody of Doom's Doom 93 Doom's wallpaper, or not wallpaper, cover art. The official cover art, because when they first made Doom, they didn't have any cover art because they did the freeware style. They literally just went to retail stores like, hey, just give this away. You don't sell it, but don't, just whatever. Or no, it wasn't just giveaway. Like, name your own price, sell it however you want, how much you want, because they were just going based off of word of mouth, spreading that kind of thing. And some stores have made their own covers because it's easy to sell a game with a cover on it. So there's literally hundreds of different, official Doom cover arts, but the one actually made by John Romero is, the classic one that's like this. So yeah, little fun fact.
all right.
So you mean to
with
hijack that?
We get to our 20-minute mark here, pretty close. Which is the part where I get to torture these guys. We have these games. Javier's in the lead right now. 3-2.
What?
3-2. Yeah, he
in the lead.
He made a big comeback. He was losing 2-0 big. And
Judge bias.
He
Judge
made
bias.
a comeback here, and
If anything, he's biased against me.
It's true.
Judge bias. Judge bias.
It's true. Let me give you. So last week we did again the Gamers Feud, and Gamers Feud is this messed up feud where we give more points for the lower answers because they're harder to get. You get the number one answer, you get 1 point.
I want someone else to get these polls or these resources.
Well, here we go. So here's what we have. Last week we did for those of you who missed it, but you got to go back and listen to this. We did the name a video game with snipers. We did the you can't find your game, who has it? Name a video game with pirates. Name a video game known by its abbreviation. Something people do before playing a video game. Name a video game couple and well, but that one was controversial.
Very controversial.
Hey, but listen, we surveyed the people. This is what the people said. They're
People
not
dumb.
my answers. Name an animal you ride in a video game. All right, so we got 5 questions left for this week. 5.
Oh boy.
And let's see, Steven, we're gonna let you start because you're losing right now. 3-2.
Yeah, rub it in. Keep rubbing it in.
So we don't want you to be a loser. We want you to be a winner. That's right. Steven W. Tyler is his name. W starts for winner.
Wombo.
Wombo combo. Here is
Wombology.
Here is the first question.
Delicious.
Going to Steven. Name a driving video game. Our people were surveyed. What did they say? We have 6 answers on the board.
I will say my favorite series, Gran Turismo.
Gran Turismo is number 3. So you got 3 points. You got 3
right.
points.
All right, I'm gonna say the other obvious one, Forza.
Okay, that is number 1. So you got 4 points now.
Now, can I ask a quick question actually about Forza?
Do.
Would you consider Forza Motorsport and Forza Horizon 2 separate series? Or is it Forza as a whole?
It was just Forza.
Okay, cool. That's want to make sure.
Yep.
Forza Motorsport 3, Forza Motorsport 4, Forza Motorsport 5. Yeah.
I'll,
Just making sure.
I'll give you that one. So you got 4 points. Gran Turismo at 3, and Forza at 1. You got 4 points. You got 2, 4, 5, and 6 left on the board.
Okay. This one actually might not be on the list, but I'm gonna take a chance anyway. I'm gonna say Grid.
Take a chance. Javier, you're supposed to sing.
I don't know the words.
I don't know the words either.
Change your mind. Okay. Anyway.
All
All right. So what you got?
I said Grid.
Grid is a great question, but it is not on here.
It's a great question.
It's a great answer.
Well, I did kind of say Grid with a question mark at the end, technically. So
Grid.
like Grid? Yes.
Mario Kart.
Mario Kart, the number 2 answer on the board. So, all right, 4-2. Let's go, Javier. What you got?
Need for Speed.
Need for Speed
Forgot
is
about Need for
number
Speed.
5. So we got
You went already.
7-4. Let's see. Can he close it up? One more. He closes it. You got 2, 4, and 6. Oh, actually, no, because if he gets number 2, wait. Which ones did you say already?
I said.
Oh yeah.
Did you get that?
Need for Speed and Mario Kart.
Yeah. So you got 2 and 5.
So how many are there?
6.
6. Oof.
So there's still a chance here mathematically. 7-4.
Burnout.
Burnout is not on there.
Oh, it should be though. Burnout's a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
Takedown.
Burnout should be fun. You know what? And I was talking to Bio actually, and we were talking about how I actually feel. We talked about the whole Forza Horizon 5 and whether it's a racing game or whether it's a game with racing. And I think obviously it is a racing game. It's got so much other stuff in it too, but I think it does fall somewhere between Forza Motorsports and Burnout. It's not quite Burnout. It's not Forza Motorsports. It's somewhere in the middle. They did a good job.
I suppose.
So, all right. So what you got? Let's see. Can you steal this? You can still steal this.
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say, just because Mario Kart's on there, Crash. And I'm just saying Crash because there's Crash Team Racing, there's Crash Nitro Kart.
And none of them are on here.
What the freak?
Yeah.
How?
I thought Crash Nitro Kart, and I was like,
Right?
that's not gonna be on there.
Nope.
No, but if you don't have Mario Kart, you have Crash.
And we have no Crash on the list.
Man.
All right, Javier, come on.
So gonna be.
I feel like I'm thinking too.
We got 1, 2, 3,
Racing game.
5. We're only missing 2.
Or driving games. That's what was the.
Is it driving or racing? Because I wouldn't call Mario Kart a driving game. I wouldn't call Mario Kart a
driving video game. Both of you are just going to be like
GTA.
GTA is
That's
number
not a
4.
driving game.
This is what I mean.
That's not a
This is what I mean.
game.
This is what I mean.
Hey, the people have spoken and they said GTA. I mean, they did put it at number 4.
People are wrong.
Which is really ironic because when you hear what number 6 is, now you won this. There's no way he can come back as far as points are concerned. But do you have any guess at number 6?
Being as you say, it's funny because we haven't even.
It's
seen
only funny because GTA is further up the list, and you guys are saying this is not a driving game.
Best Drive. I don't know.
No, but you're heading in the right direction. What'd you guys,
Driver.
Steven? Driver. Driver.
I wouldn't consider that a racing. Like I might as well put Crazy Taxi up there.
Hey, that
barely the same category.
that would be a driving game.
That's a driving game.
Oh.
I mean, name a
It's a time
driving
attack
video game. It did not say racing, so Javier has the lead. All right, so that means you get to go first again, Steven P. Tyler, since you're still losing. We don't want that to happen.
My cat has something to say, apparently.
Well, we didn't hear it, so.
All right, here we go. Now, you might be able to sweep this one. I think I have faith in you.
Sure.
I have faith in you.
Thanks, Dad.
And there's only 4 answers on the board. Oof.
Ooh.
So
I hate that these are never out of 10 too. So like it's always incredibly small chances.
Yeah. This is it. Name a party game.
Mario Party.
Mario Party number 1. You got 1 point.
Oh, that was dumb. I shouldn't have done that.
It's okay. You need those. You need those points.
Party game. That's the only party game. Pokemon Stadium.
No. Our people were surveyed.
How long ago?
We said
10 years
name a party game.
How long
Did you survey 10-year-olds?
It won't matter.
Oh, it will. It will, because if it's within the past 2 years, then I say Among Us. But if it's not...
I wouldn't call that a party game, though.
It's definitely a party game. You play with multiple of your friends.
No.
All right, so where are you going with?
I need an answer. Is this within the past 2 years or not?
Yes.
It is.
Barely.
Barely.
And the answer is...
I do have a good answer.
Good. I'm glad you have a good answer.
I do.
Smash Bros.
Smash Bros is number 2 on the list.
Okay.
So, Steven's got 1. Javier's got 2. 2 left on the board.
Mario Kart.
Mario Kart is not on there.
I don't know.
All right, what you got, Steven?
Jackbox party games.
Jackbox is number 3. So Steven takes the lead 4-2. All right, can you close it with this one?
Can I? I mean, okay, so
Let's
I'm going to
see.
think. I have 2 on the top of my head. I'm going to go based off of popularity.
I love this game.
Gang Beasts.
No.
Okay.
All right, so we're starting the strikes now because there's only 1 left. So, all right, Javier. Oh, Steven went first, so that's 1 strike. All right, Javier, what you got?
Love the game.
It's a great game.
Is it?
Yes.
For you.
Yes, it is.
No, I'm having a good time.
No. The game, the number 4 game.
This game's rigged.
All right, give me a game, Javier.
terrible.
That's not a game.
This game is a game.
Yes. Can't give any hints because
I already know what it is. By the way, it just
alright.
has to be my turn
Alright,
for
go
me to
ahead.
say it.
say something, Javier. You got to give
This
us
is my
something in
second choice.
3, 2, 1.
Among Us, I don't know.
Among Us? No. Steven?
Overcooked 2.
No. He's
What
got
the-
2 strikes.
That's a game you know.
It's a party game. What they're saying.
Fusion Frenzy.
Ooh, Fusion Frenzy. No. However, don't say anything either
Should
one of
be
you.
on the-
Don't say
Should be
anything.
on the-
This is not Fusion Frenzy. However, there's something in Fusion Frenzy that reminds me of this game. Unfortunately, both of you will have to think of how my brain works, which is a scary thing.
Mario Party.
So, hold on. You already said Mario Party.
I know.
So, there's something in Fusion Frenzy that reminds me of this game. Immediately, I made the link. And both of you think of something, and in 5 seconds, you both say it at the same time. Let's see what we got.
5 seconds to think of what your brain thinks of? No, thank you. No, thank you. I forfeit. If I need
You got
5
this.
seconds,
You got this.
I got it. I already thought of it.
There's
I got
something.
it.
There's something in Fusion Frenzy that made me think of this game.
I think I got it.
Oh, this is gonna be a weird one, but hey,
okay,
let's go with it. In 5,
It's not right, but okay.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Monkey Ball. I don't know.
Steven?
Dang it.
What? What'd you say?
I said dang it because that's such a good answer.
Oh, so Monkey Ball was not your answer?
No, it wasn't. But that was
Oh.
like that was on my back burner. But I was trying to think like you.
Well,
and you're a
that's too
jerk
bad
sometimes
because
when it
Monkey Ball is the right answer.
Well. So the answer I was gonna say, because you're a jerk when it comes to wordplay, I was gonna say Fusion Frenzy 2.
Oh.
Because you're like, there's something in Fusion Frenzy. I'm like, oh, Fusion Frenzy 2 then.
Yep, no, it is Monkey Ball.
Yeah, but Monkey Ball was my second, I guess. So good on you, Javier.
Oh man.
I was like, Tron's not a party game.
All
There's
right.
no party game with tanks.
No, because Fusion Frenzy, like the 3 of the best mini games on there.
Yeah,
like,
Fusion Frenzy
might
was
as well
great.
be Monkey Ball.
Yeah.
Right.
So.
Yep.
Although the best one, in my opinion, is the one where you had to like jump over the electrical grid things and it gets
Oh, those
faster.
are
and you
fun.
suck. That's my favorite one.
Fusion
That's my
Frenzy
favorite one.
was such a great game.
It's on. You can still get it.
It's still great. You're right.
It's on the store.
It's just old, like me,
Mm,
but we still good.
that's my generation's game.
All right, here we go, Senor Steven.
Our generation.
Ooh,
You need this. You need this, Steven. Javier's up 2-0.
like 6 years your senior.
Name a video game you would not. Oh, this is right up his alley. Okay.
My alley.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is definitely right up your alley. Come on, you have a really good chances at taking this back here. Name a video game you would not want to wake up in.
See, I'm a dark person. I like dark things, so like that sounds like a good thing for me to wake up to. I'm like, oh, this is where I'm right at home. So now I gotta think like what the things I love is what normally people would hate. So
So what you got?
I would Bloodborne.
Wow. He starts with number 6. So you got 6 points. There
How
are
many
six,
are there? You
Six on the
haven't
board.
told us.
Sorry,
6 on
there
the
are
board?
6 on the board,
Okay.
and he yanks
Oh.
number. Yeah, you yanked number 6 right off at the beginning. That's a good way to start. All right, what else you got?
Well, because I know that these lists are dumb. I'm also gonna say Dark Souls because they would include this basically the same.
Dark
game as
Souls
in-
is number 3. You got 9 points. Can he sweep this?
I would hate to wake up in Hellblade Senua's world.
Not on
Nope.
here.
Nope. Okay, I know the next answer then.
Oh man, you
All right,
should have
Javier,
gone. You
hopefully
should have
you
gone
with
with a safe one.
I was, but I also wanted to because it was topical. We've talked about Hellblade several times over the last few.
All right, Javier, what you
episodes.
got? Javier
Which,
can
by the way,
steal it,
people
though.
look back on Twitch.tv as well as our other
Uh,
means of podcasts and check out our previous episodes.
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil is number 1.
Um,
So it's 9-1 right now.
Silent Hill.
Silent Hill is number 2. I'm
was gonna say Silent
surprised you
Oh,
didn't say that one.
I was gonna say Silent Hill.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't go there right away. So we got 9-3. You need both of these.
Halo?
No.
No.
No, people will love to wake up in that. They pretend to be more Master Chief, even
Yep,
though we
so
all
we got
know they'll be
1, 2, 3, and 6 off of the board. If you get either one of these, you take a point. What you got, Steven? Number
Oh,
4
I'm
and
mad.
5 left on the list.
I'm mad.
I'm gonna. It's hard actually because like I do have a couple ideas, but like, would people actually like to be there? So I have two mainstream ones.
One to me is very clear. The other one not so much, but
Pretty much. Like one's like I can see people saying that, but I don't know at the same time because the game's controversial.
Uh-huh.
But the other game is just isn't good anymore. But I'm gonna say the one that's not good anymore. Gears of War.
No.
Yeah. Okay. That was my last one.
Doom.
Doom is number 5.
'Cause I was
Are
thinking-
you kidding me? Everyone would love to be in Doom. You are. They're afraid of you. Not afraid of them.
See, the thing I was the reason I didn't say Doom originally was because I was thinking old Doom. I honestly blanked that the series got a continuation.
I was thinking because I would love to be in the Doom world. I would love to be in that. I guess that was my problem. I should have said that because I do.
So
want to be in
here's
it.
the thing: Javier has 8 points. You have 9.
Yep.
And number 4 is still on the board. That's the only one that's on the board. What you got, Javier?
Okay. So this is the one that's controversial.
Well, I don't know if it's controversial.
No, that for me, controversial to me. I like the series, no problem. That's right. It's
Well, you said one's clear to you, and I'm guessing that's the Doom one. The one that's less clear to you,
And again, what's clear to me?
Stop trying to look at his phone, Javi.
I'm not trying to look at his phone.
Trying to be slick over there. Jokes on you. I have an 8K monitor. I saw all of that.
Right?
Who clipped that? No.
Yeah, I was gonna say, clip that. It's on the chat. Clip that.
Okay, so the one that's less clear.
You need an answer in 3, 2, 1.
Here, I don't know.
No. All right, here's where the strikes start. All right, what you got, Steven?
Last of Us.
No. Strike 1. Javier?
Walking Dead.
No. Strike 1. Steven?
Sorry, I threw it off my strike one. Man, God, that is actually really tough.
Javier leans forward. All right, Steven, I need an answer.
I know. Can I check my Steam library real quick? No, I was kidding. Just because I'm looking at them, Duke Nukem World.
No. Javier?
Left 4 Dead.
No. 2 strikes to each one of you. All right, Steven, your last chance here.
Witcher?
No. And Javier? In 3, 2, 1. Answer.
I don't know, Mass Effect.
Fallout was number 4.
Ah.
Fallout was number 4. All right, so Steven, you get that point.
To be fair, Javi, Fallout is not topical right now.
I was just gonna say I forgot that
it's not topical.
Fallout was a thing. So
well, when you
I just got through playing
the game was
Morrowind. I'm not in a
controversial,
Fallout
that a
mode.
lot of people didn't like it, but others did. I thought you were.
I was
going
thinking
for that.
I was thinking Last of Us because that is a post-apocalyptic world that would suck to live in because that fungus looks disgusting and people are crazy and controversial for Last of Us Part 2 reasons.
Right.
That was my mindset.
It is 2-1. You're still losing. Not to bring that
Thanks.
up.
Thanks, Dad.
So we're gonna let you go first again. Name a gaming accessory. 5 answers on the board.
So, man, what is considered an accessory in this context? And again, when was this poll created? This past generation or every generation previously?
I cannot say, but I will tell you, once again, for those of you listening, we are gamers on the edge. We do fundraising for Children's Hospital. We work with a bunch of fun yet strange people who we absolutely love. Those are the people that were surveyed. So I will give you that much. It was our people that were surveyed.
How many?
We posted this on Twitter. More than 100 people.
No. How many?
100 people were surveyed. We have 5 answers on the board. Steven, you get to go first. Name a gaming accessory.
Racing wheel.
Out of all the possible things you could have said, you went with a racing wheel first.
I'm looking at you, the man who is obsessed with Forza that plays it every Thursday.
But I am not our community.
I know your community. No,
we never run any racing games.
I'm aware, but I'm also thinking of common sense accessories.
Javier, what you got?
Power glove.
The power glove is number 4 on the list. If y'all could see his face on the stream.
The power glove. That thing didn't even work. Might as well say the rolling rocker.
The power glove is number 4, so Javier has 4 points. Gaming accessories.
Javier's got these.
You know what it is? It's the super shooter, super blaster or something. The one that you use for duck.
Doesn't count. Doesn't count. Doesn't count. He didn't call it.
What are you talking? All right, Javier, what's your answer?
I gave you guys mine, I think.
In 3, 2, 1, your answer is
this super shooter. I don't know.
No. All right, Steven, what you got?
So I'm actually thinking if I should change the answer a little bit because I kind of don't want to steal from Javier because as competitive as I am,
I'm not gonna get the.
I'm also not a scumbag. No, he might come up to you.
No, it's not gonna come to me.
But I'm gonna do I'm gonna say the one that succeeded it, and that was the Super Scope.
No.
What?
All right, Javier, what you got?
You're welcome, Javier.
Super blaster. I don't know.
No. Okay, so let me pause both of you.
I know the answer. I do know the answer. I'll steal it.
Hold on. So the first answer completely threw both of you off.
Yes, it did.
Okay, because Power Glove was number 4, but it's the only weird answer on all 5 of these.
Well, that's not a weird peripheral.
The question
it's
is,
very of its time.
People were surveyed, and it was name a gaming accessory. That's it. Just name a gaming accessory.
Oh.
What did people say, Steven?
A headset.
That's number 1.
That power glove. How? Again, Javi. You called it. And you set the standard. You set the standard for the president of what do you think?
Once she said power glove, y'all like, Rob. I don't
Yeah, pretty much. That's so. No, I was literally about to say the Wii accessory kit for the Wii Sports.
All right, so you got headset number 1. Javier's still in the lead, 4-1. What's your next question? Next answer.
Next question, headset. It kind of stops there for most people, which is kind of funny. I'm gonna say that keyboard attachment thing that they had on most controllers. I know the 360 was popular with that, but you can get one for PlayStation technically. You know what I'm talking about? Like you literally attach the keyboard on the bottom of the controller. People blew up on that stuff.
I'm gonna say no.
Wow. I worked at GameStop. I sold those things like hotcakes.
So, the Kinect.
No.
Not even the Kinect?
Nope.
That's a peripheral, sir.
Accessories. You gotta think like the people taking the surveys.
See, I was.
This is nice and easy. All right. Go for it, Steven. What you got?
I'm actually trying to think.
Not done.
Keyboard's out of the question, apparently. Oh no, it's harder than you think, actually, because like again, like for me at least, I stop it.
The simplicity of this is killing the two of you. It's hysterical.
Microphone.
Microphone is number 5 on the list, and you just took the lead 6-4.
Avi, I know. Yeah, I'm just as disappointed, Avi. I'm just as disappointing.
Oh,
I'm disappointed. I'm just as disappointed too.
wait till you hear number 2 and 3. All right, go for it. 6-4.
Gaming chair.
No, Javier.
Wow.
So I'm going to
Oh, this is so good.
controller.
Controller is number 2. So it is 6-6 right now. Javier, answer. You could win this right here, because you'll be up 3-1, and there's only one left, one section left. 6-6 right now.
I got my next answer. I just immediately thought of it because of how
Thank you.
expensive
And 3,
how expensive it gets.
2, 1. What's your answer?
Keyboard.
No. It wasn't keyboard the first time he mentioned it.
No, but he was very specific with it.
Oh yeah, I said a very specific
He
keyboard.
said
to
it
be fair.
very
Okay.
specifically.
I did say a specific keyboard.
I struggle with a keyboard because keyboard technically is a controller, but because you kept saying you plug it into the controller, I couldn't give it to you.
Because like the power glove, it's like almost as if I had to think like the accessory of an accessory. You know what I mean?
Yep. All right. So what you got for?
I'm gonna say rechargeable battery kind of thing.
No. All right.
Wow.
So, Javier.
Okay.
I need an answer. In 3, 2, 1. Answer.
Camera. I don't know.
No. All right,
Wow,
Steven?
you think that would count? This one's kind of a weird answer, but I've seen it popping up and like it's becoming more popular as a trend of people buying those blue light glasses, gaming glasses.
No. All right, Javier.
Try.
You're either gonna steal it, or Steven gets it.
What's it gonna be?
Oh, no, I can't have him get it because it's 6-6.
Get it.
Yeah, that's true.
If you give us both a point, then I win anyway.
Yeah. So I can't do it. So we're gonna have to do a tiebreaker. Anyway, go ahead. Javier, what you got?
Okay, so we're looking at
Accessories. People were surveyed. What did they say?
People were surveyed.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Need an answer?
I can't even think of anything. Like, I don't know.
Not with that attitude.
Okay.
That is the most obnoxious noise you could have chosen.
I didn't.
That is terrible.
Anyway, all right. So here we go. Now for both of you.
Oh, I don't get an answer.
Well, you went
Not
first.
tricks. Oh,
You went first. So I'm gonna give you both a clue. Don't say the answer. Or actually, you know what? I'm gonna have you both just
answer at the same time. Whoever gets it first.
Yeah, whoever gets it first. I'm gonna start giving you small clues. Small.
Too bad I have a goblin. I have a goblin brain, so we'll see how
Small
this goes.
is a clue.
Mouse pad.
Older accessory. We don't have. Huh?
What? Go ahead.
Older accessory. We don't have a whole lot of these. I can't think of. I'm sure they're out there, but not used that often anymore.
batteries.
We still use batteries all the time, especially if you got
No,
Xbox.
I mean,
you go
I'm talking
through
about, like,
batteries like
Well,
nobody's
that's why I
business.
Are you
That's
talking
why I
about,
said a rechargeable battery pack thing.
All right, so older.
I don't know, floppy disk?
It's not a floppy disk, but it's an older accessory.
That's software, sir. I wouldn't call that an accessory.
Oh, memory card.
Memory card, Javier.
Wow. Yep. Wow. I'm actually kind of.
I'm
actually
really
kind of
mad.
sad I didn't get that because I'm actually still an advocate for like memory cards because there's nothing better than just grabbing your GameCube memory card, going to your friend's house, and loading up Smash Bros.
Which,
that way.
by the way, that's one of the
Good for you.
reasons I have an external hard drive for my Xbox.
It's just a big memory card.
Whether it needs it or not, I actually have most of the games that I will travel with on my external Seagate hard drive for that very reason, because I'll go to my buddy's house, I'll just unplug the hard drive, take it with me, and go play over there. So yeah, it's just a bigger memory. All right, so Javier wins.
Yep.
Well, let's do the last one anyway. Name an actor which you would do, which you wish would do voice acting for video games. So,
I'm sure
again, not everybody's super educated, but let's go with this. Name an actor you wish would do voice acting for video games. What do you guys say? You can both start.
Danny DeVito.
James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones was number 4. What else you got?
Danny DeVito.
No, now Danny.
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman's number 1.
Oh, these are basic answers.
Exactly. You got to think layman.
I don't know, Liam Neeson.
No.
Antonio Banderas.
No.
Shrek.
No.
Not Michael Myers?
No.
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey's number 3.
I win.
This is...
Number 2 was Samuel L. Jackson.
Ooh, yeah.
Number 5, Christopher Walken.
You know, these covenants gotta go.
And number 6 is...
I could have been your daddy. Thank you, Sergeant Johnson. Thank you.
Number 6 is one that I would like. Patrick Stewart.
What about Ian McKellen?
Not on the list. And with that, we go to our last point here, which is yours, sir. What is your last point?
My last point.
Yes. Last point for the day.
Oh, man, I forgot about that.
We
I was so
we
engrossed.
forgot about the podcast.
I was so engrossed in the trivia of me
It was
losing.
kind of gross, wasn't it?
Yeah, let me get my bearings back real quick. That's not how you spell combat, Steven. All right. So, did you know that Halo Combat Evolve, you know, that game that kind of started a revolution, and it's a little topical. The game came out, or the latest release came out less than a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
Halo was originally planned as a Mac exclusive, literally hyped up by Steve Jobs. Like, he was like, hey, we were partnering with this company called Bungie. We're going to be making a cool games, because at that point, Mac was kind of struggling with the games, because Windows was, yeah, Macs are cool, but Windows can play Doom. What are you doing, nerd? Kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
And tell me about
so
that
Steve Jobs
transition, because in all honesty, I was going to start searching through stuff, and I was like, ooh, what other amazing Mac games are there?
Well, I'm glad you asked,
See, that's why I asked.
because there are.
Yeah. I was gonna be like, this is gonna be a very short segment.
just a Mac port of Oregon Trail. That's really it. Because yeah, really, there's just ports of games, to my understanding. There's maybe like a couple from like the early '90s that kind of had some promise.
Can you imagine what would have happened with Halo? I have no idea what would have happened with Halo.
It would have been what I was going to say, which is it would have turned into an RTS similar to Myth. In fact, there's a lot of, you can actually look this up. There's a lot of super pre-alpha footage of them literally what looks like Spartans. Like, it's obviously the Spartan 2 armor that they showed off in Combat Evolved, but like it looks a little different, like a, you know, obviously like a beta version of it. And it literally played like Halo Wars. Like, you just had individual units, and they were it was just it was a military RTS game at the time.
So the Halo that we know and love, we would have never seen.
it would have been exactly an RTS. And hey, Halo, parallel world kind of thing. If it actually started as an RTS for Mac, Halo Wars would have been the first-person shooter kind of spin-off versus the RTS.
Wow.
So
Speaking of Halo, the Rooster Teeth highly acclaimed series Red versus Blue was actually
Classic.
only supposed to be 10 episodes long.
Yep. But it got way too popular.
Well, the thing is, that's not even what it was at first. What originally started to keep it going was the fact that they had too many jokes that they wanted to fit into the 10 episodes, so they had to make more. And then they started gaining popularity, and they're like, we can't end this now. Like,
I understand this. This is like when you have cereal and you run out of cereal, but you still have milk. They ran out of episodes, but they still had jokes. So they had to.
So they'll buy more cereal.
Yeah, so they had to throw more episodes in there.
And another thing, so in Red vs. Blue, there's the first shot where it's just like blood gulch, and then it slowly rises. So how they did that was they got one of the Scorpion tanks, and they had the person
on top of the
on
barrel,
top
right?
of the barrel, and then they had to slowly lift the barrel, because if they moved it too fast, it would kill the person on the barrel.
Yep.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you, before we close out, I do want to say that I am upset with Disney.
Oh, again?
And this is a much longer thing than we have, and I'm just trying to keep it right here at under an hour. But I have to tell you that the only thing that I found as far as Mac games are concerned was Myst. And Myst, originally when it came out, it was so popular. People were actually buying computers to play the game. It popularized CD-ROMs. But my complaint about Myst is that it appears that Disney in 1999 actually went through the plans and had a bunch of stuff ready in order to convert Discovery Island into a Myst Island.
Oh, that would have been
puzzles,
so cool.
Where you can solve puzzles?
Yes,
and
so everything,
cool.
And it was going to be based on on Myst. Look it up. And supposedly the plans are still out there, but it just never happened. I don't know why it didn't happen, but that would have been so awesome to turn Discovery Island into Myst Island. That would have been epic.
I like Disney's IPs. However, as a company, they have let us down multiple times. So I just don't expect a whole lot unless it's coming from like.
I was just so disappointed to find out that they actually had the plans written. Everything was ready to go. And if you haven't seen Myst, if you haven't
put yourself
played it,
on top of the mountain.
You need to get back into it because it is such a great game. The two brothers. As a matter of fact, it was really funny because I was reading the two brothers were so broke, they couldn't afford to get actors to play the parts. So the two brothers who designed the game actually play the two brothers in the books, and then one of them got dressed up and messed up the graphics and everything so he could play his dad as well. So one of them plays the dad and the brother. But anyway, check it out. Great game. Great time hanging out with you guys. Absolutely
As
love
always.
it. We're going to do this again next Tuesday for those of you joining us. Sorry you just joined us. Go back, listen to the podcast, watch the videos. We throw these on YouTube as well, on Gamers on the Edge. We have a great time. We love what we're doing. We thank you for joining us. And again, check us out, Gamers on the Edge. You can find us on everything under Gamers on the Edge. Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, all the above. Help us out. Help us make a difference in the life of kids. We've raised just over $100,000 because you guys rock, because our community is the best. So again, thank you guys so much. This is us talking to you, hanging out, having a good time. See ya.